Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Kevon's Life. I'm Kevon and I've been working on a project, so I figured we should probably do it together. Okay, so let me tell y'all what I'm doing. So this will not be a tutorial because we haven't crossed that point of our relationship yet. I'm not giving out tutorials yet, but I am showing my process for things. So I'm working on the Mesh Me Up crochet top by Amazing-ish Grace here on YouTube. So I bought the pattern and her top is like a regular length top, but I want to make a long line top because I saw something like last spring. I saw a very similar top last spring on ASOS website. I saw it on ASOS website and they didn't have it in my size, like plus size at all, I don't think. So I've really been wanting to make it for the last year and I finally came across Amazing-ish Grace's YouTube channel and she is really just like a mesh stitch, but I'm really interested in how she does the, I don't know what you call it, the seam and then the collar and the buttons. So that's really what made me want to buy the pattern because I could have figured out the mesh part, you know? We can figure out a mesh long line cardigan, but I don't know how to do anything else. So I bought the pattern, I figured out my measurements, and so I have those written here. My measurements are for a long line version of this shirt, so I have a long way to go, but we're doing it. So what's really exciting for me is that I'm actually I would say 1/3 of the way done with the lengths, but I'm just kind of working on it as I go. I did have to order more yarn because I'm running out. So I'm using the Lily Sugar and Cream cotton yarn. I think it's called Lily Sugar and Cream. I'm using that cotton yarn that I really like. So of course I'm making it in black. Yeah, that is the update that I have for now. I will say I feel like the pattern is okay. I feel like I'm doing all right understanding the pattern right now. We'll see as I keep going, because I read through the pattern and I was like, this isn't making sense. I'm really the kind of person who just has to jump into it, and when I run into an error is when I run into an error. If I read the whole thing through and be like, okay, cool, I'm not gonna know that I'm actually confused until I do it, until I actually work through it, is what I'm getting at. So yes, saying all that to say, I just jumped into the pattern and this is what we have so far. And I feel like the hardest thing about this is that I really only feel inclined to work on this project in the broad daylight. Because this black yarn and my eyesight, yeah, I can't work on it at dusk. I can't work on it when it's when we're losing daylight. I just can't work on it. So because I'm not even a big light kind of girl, baby. It's small lights in my room, dim lights in the space. So that just isn't helpful when you're working with black yarn. So yeah, I usually only pull this project out in the daytime. So I sort of had a few hours of light, so that's what I've been doing. I just did 3 rows, I think. So I'm gonna go grab the other yarn and then probably do 1 more row and then go get myself some dinner. So yeah, that is it for this project. Like I said, this is a process vlog, so we'll work on this project and hopefully by the end of it we'll have it done. I don't know if that'll be a month from now or not, but we'll have a cool video by the end of it. All right, we got it. More yarn. I bought a big cone this time because number one, Joann is closing. My store has nothing, no yarn, no nothing. So if I even wanted to attempt to buy yarn, baby, it's gone. So Lily Sugar and Cream is sold on Amazon, so I got the big cone. Hopefully this is enough to last. I doubt it though. Big body bins, you know, big body bins. So we'll see. Hopefully this black also matches. Yeah, let's listen to Oathbound for a few minutes and crochet, and then we'll see what time it is, or we'll yeah, it'll be dark and I won't be crocheting this in the dark anymore.
I am still the same once-born raised teenage girl held at the mercy of a snarling, laughing 3 months ago. I saw a demon at a quarry when I wasn't supposed to, and everything has been breathless and relentless from that second onward. I know its smell, its taste, the weight of it in Roz's body pierced by my sword, the deep, thunderous crack of snapped bone in her flesh, shiny, wet, vulnerable. I understand. She swings slowly, angrily. I duck under, pivot in. I hit her with a closed fist.
Okay, I finished that row. All I could think about was eating, so that's what I'm gonna go do. I am in Joseph Beth Booksellers because there is a sip and stitch meetup happening for anybody who does any fiber arts. So I'm gonna attempt to go, but now we're gonna go find the people and see if I pull out my crochet. I brought the black mesh me up top that I'm working on. So we'll see if I get anything done. We'll see if anybody's here. And yeah, maybe it'll be successful. So let's go find the people. And then if I feel comfy, I'll pull y'all out again. All right, y'all, status update. I have most of the body done, like pretty much all of the body. So for the pattern that you follow, you like make, let's see if I'm holding this up right. Yeah. So okay, like this. Okay, so you make the part that wraps around your body first. This is what it looks like. And I'm making mine long line. So mine is all the way down to the floor. But the original pattern is like a regular shirt. So I'm at the part now. Okay, so you can't really see it, but mine is gonna be long line. So it goes all the way down and it fits, but I didn't want to make it too big, but now I like kind of feel a little too small. So hopefully we can block it and get it to where we need to be. You make the part that goes all the way around you first, and then you kind of split it up and you begin to make what will be the collar. And I hope I'm doing this part right. So I had to like decrease a little right here, and that's gonna make the circular part of the collar. And then I just keep going. Now the question is, do I keep going? Is this gonna be in the back or is this supposed to be in the front? That's the part that I don't really know. And if it's not supposed to be in the front, then I've done it wrong and put my collar on the wrong side, which is a little awkward. And I kind of think, let's see. Oh no, I think I might have done it right. Cause this part, yeah, cause we do a whole back panel and then we do another side. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I think I did do it right. I still have more to go for this part. I go up a few more rows and then should be good. So yeah, that was a lot of rambling, but I think I'm doing it right. And she's a good length. She's like actually perfect length. So I did good taking my measurements. So let's keep going. I really want to get this done. I'm committed now. I just completed the whole body and now I need to work on the sleeves and then work on the like edges and find some buttons somewhere. So we're making progress, which is very exciting. So, and the sleeves are actually not a bad length right now. It's kind of like sleeveless, but I do want a sleeve. So I'm gonna work on that. We'll see if I can get the sleeves done today. And then hopefully just have the like edges to do. And then we'll be finished. So that's very exciting. It's a rainy day. It's been raining for like 4 days. So perfect weather to just crochet and catch up on TV. I've been watching Abbott Elementary, so yeah, I'm getting caught up. So yeah, that's the update I have for y'all. I finished the whole body. It looks pretty good. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna block it or not. I do think I'm gonna block it all at the end. So yeah, but really I want to block it like this way. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, just wanted to come on here and give y'all a status update. I think I'm gonna make me a coffee and then I'm gonna get back to my shirt. Hey y'all, it is, I don't know what day later, but I finished my long line mesh me up top. Well, let me not say finished. I am done crocheting. I need to sew the buttons on and I need to buy buttons first because I don't have any buttons. So we're not completely done. I will be seeing you in another clip, but I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that I finished the long line cardigan. Finally, the dryer is going, so you can probably hear that. But yeah, let me go try it on for y'all. Let me go grab it and try it on for y'all. Here she is. She's long, which is exactly what I wanted. She has the collar on. Like I said, she just needs the buttons, and I still need to weave in all my ends, so just, you know, act like you don't see those. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think everything's like lined up pretty nicely, so that's exciting. Low-key, I wish I would have made it like a little bit bigger, but it's okay. I did plan to like button this up. I'll show the inspo picture and everything, but the way that I've seen it styled and how I want to style it is buttoned up a little bit, so we'll see. My goal is to style this in this video, so we'll see. Let me go to a mirror so y'all can see. So she's super long, which I love. She's like the perfect length, actually. I think she'll be really cute at the beach, as a beach cover up. It's like, I'm impressed. I am impressed. So yeah, let's see. There's the collar part. The collar was very easy to make. This is just all double crochets pretty much, and no increases, so it just does this, which I thought was very interesting, because I feel like it looks like it gets wider, but it really doesn't. So this is all double crochets around, no increases, no nothing. So I thought that was nice, that it was like so simple to do. There she is. I think this is so cute. This is so cute. So like I said, I'm gonna style it in this video too. So once I weave the ends and find some buttons for it, I will put it on. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put that ish on. Okay. So yeah, this is what we got, y'all. Imagine me paying $100 for this on ASOS. Actually, I couldn't pay $100 for it because they didn't make it in plus size. So there's that. Or they were sold out. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there, because you know what I did? I made my own. Period. Oh, thank you. I'm at Keeneland, which is very exciting. So it's Sunday. Just came from brunch, and now we're at Keeneland because it's Keeneland season. So if you're not familiar, in Kentucky there's like horse racing season, and so it's always in the fall and the spring, and so it's spring meets. Greetings. I'm here to close out this video. I have officially finished the top. It's long line, you just can't see the whole thing unfortunately, but this is the top, y'all. She looks very good. Let me see if I can bring the camera down and show y'all. Okay, so you can see it. Like I said, it's long line, so it goes all the way down to the floor, the height of my body, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'm very happy with it. Okay, does this work? So let me run down everything about this top and close out the video for you guys. So the top is finished. Doesn't she look really good? I'm extremely proud of her. Ends, she looks like I could have bought it from the store, which is crazy to me. I do need to put a tag on the inside because I don't know whether or not it's on the right side or the wrong side until I put it on my body. So I need to put a tag in just so that I know, but she's ready to go. I have a few small things, like I need to cut some of the ends that have been weaved in, but she's mostly ready to go, and I'm very excited to add her to my summer wardrobe because this is actually really bomb. So what I saw versus what I made is crazy because it looks good. What do the girls say? I chewed. Yeah, I really chewed. I ate it up. So let's talk about the top. As you know, I follow the Mesh Me Up pattern by Amazing-ish Grace here on YouTube. I did purchase her pattern. I do like her pattern. So this top is made to measure. So your very first step when you start making this top is to take your measurements. And so the only tweak that I made is that one of the measurements called for like, I don't know, whatever. And since mine is long line, I just measured all the way down to my feet essentially. So that's the one tweak that I made as far as measurements go. But that part of the pattern, super clear. One part of the pattern where I got a little confused, and I think it was because, again, I was making a long line version, and so I just couldn't visualize what I was doing compared to the pattern that she was using. So hers was like a regular length top, and I was just getting a little confused. So I did have ChatGPT help me out and clarify some spaces in her pattern, but I don't think that's anything on her. I was just like a little discombobulated because I think I was trying to do it long line, so I just kept looking at a lot more fabric than she had. So yeah, that was my one struggle there. But other than that, it came together really well. Is this beginner friendly? Is this beginner friendly? I think it is. I think it is. If you know how to do a mesh stitch, you should be good. Because if you know how to do a mesh stitch and you're comfortable with taking your measurements, I think you'll be good. As far as styling it goes, like I said, I really had seen this top on ASOS. I'll pop the picture up, and I was like, that is so cute. And so my initial thought for styling is exactly how they have it styled in the picture. Cute little black crop top, denim pants, and a cute black sandal or something like that for me. I love a good scarf, so I thought this scarf would be a nice touch. This could definitely be styled with some blue jean shorts. Definitely could be a beach cover up. I also think I would take this on vacation and wear it with like my bikini top and then a cute little black skirt or something like that. Yeah, could certainly be a beach cover up too. I just think it's a really good layering piece, and I am a plus size apple shaped girl, and I live by layering pieces. So I love a good kimono. I've always loved a good kimono, and so this is one that I've officially handmade and I get to keep forever. So I'm really excited to have this in my wardrobe. I am like 99% sure I use a size 6 hook, and I also use my favorite cotton, which most people don't like, but it's the Lily's Sugar and Cream cotton. So I used that. I would say that I had a little bit of one of those smaller skeins, like one of those 3 or 4 ounce skeins, and then I ended up buying a cone for this project. I used a decent amount of yarn, I would say. And then I just purchased some cheap little black buttons from Walmart. I sewed these on with embroidery floss. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. The mesh stitch is a pretty like chill, mindless stitch to do once you get the hang of what you actually need to make. So I was just kind of moving along throughout this process. Part that I had to really think about was connecting the back panel and making the shoulders to all the work that I had done before. So that took a little bit of time and was a learning curve. I would for sure make this top again. I actually would like a shorter version, like a version that's not long line, and maybe a cute fun color, like a amazing-ish gray. She actually made a blue one, which was super cute. But even, you know me, my favorite color is pink. Even a pink one could be cute for like my bathing suits and stuff. So yeah, I'm into it. So if you are a part of the crochet community, you probably already are familiar with Amazing-ish Grace. But if you're not, I highly recommend you check out her channel. And then even further than that, feel free to check out her website and consider purchasing one of her patterns. I'm actually considering purchasing another one of her patterns. I initially had 2 patterns in my cart, but I was like, hold on, let me just buy one, see what it gives, see if I like it or not. And I do. So I think I'm gonna go and buy another pattern by her, and if I do, you will definitely see what that is. So that wraps up today's video. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please leave me love down in the comments, keep me encouraged, and let me know if there's anything else you want to see as far as like these process crochet vlogs, me trying out patterns. Just let me know down below in the comments. I'm gonna meet y'all there. So if you're watching this video, just go ahead and drop a comment and say hey, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Bye.